शॉट भाई।
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Jamshedpur against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Good work from PSG to win it back. Alexis Sanchez. Now with Charlton. A very effective play, and they might be onto something. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. And back underway. 1-0 it is. El Shaarawy. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. And with that, the attack fizzles out.
अबे यार कौन है Diaz?
PSG looking dangerous. But nothing comes of it.
अबे यार.
And PSG will have a throw-in. El Shaarawy clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Bobby Charlton. Mbappe. Martin Ødegaard. Hugo Ekitike. Oh, might be. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? And fine goalkeeping. One terrific save after another. El Shaarawy. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. A chance then for the respective managers to address the charges. It is half-time here. Well, it's advantage PSG after the first 45, but a long way from being decided. Still there is work to do. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Valverde. And played the pass well. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Bobby Charlton. Unable to keep the ball. That's useful play. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Can they square the game? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Now they've lost it. Federico Valverde. Valverde. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And the referee spotted the foul, but has
अबे
played
यार इसको
advantage.
मेरा ही गलती
But
दिखता
now
है.
it is going to be a free
Gazab
kick after the
बेवकूफ है ये.
second infringement.
कब से वो स्लाइड कर रहा है ऐसा कुछ नहीं दिखेगा.
El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy. And a throw-in forthcoming.
झाड़ ऐसा ही खेलता है.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Eduardo Camavinga. Luis Diaz.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
This could square the game. Not the most confident clearance. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Oh, managing to beat him. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next...
क्या है फेड डिवीजन?
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Might it be Mbappe? Oh, in it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So PSG restart the game. Can they come up with the right answer? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Alexis Sanchez. Vitor Ferreira. Attacking possibilities for PSG, but timely defending when it mattered. Good use of it. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace.
अब यार ये लोग अपने से फ्री किक क्यों ले रहता है भाई बात?
El Shaarawy. Alexis Sanchez. Chances on. It's gone in. A goal for PSG beyond the goalkeeper to square things up.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Valverde, moving the ball forwards. How creative can they be? Well, they keep the ball moving. Valverde. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Eduardo Camavinga. Mbappe. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? El Shaarawy. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So back underway here into the second half. Well, they've given him too much space. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back.
सर आई ग्रुपिंग करता तो कुछ नहीं होता है हम
From
ग्रुपिंग कर
one
लेते
side
हैं
of the pitch to the other. Bobby Charlton. El Shaarawy. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. 30 minutes left for play. Mbappe, could be. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. And the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Alexis Sanchez, he's in here. Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just. Teo Hernandez. Luis Diaz. He has teammates around him. A very timely interception. Could still be dangerous. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
अबे यार डबल
Alexis
डिफेंडर
Sanchez.
इसका
10 minutes to go then.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Time is against PSG, but they still have the ability to hit back. And the referee has decided to award the free
उसका नहीं
kick to
दिखता ना
PSG.
इसका गजब हराम है
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. From a long way out, and how close it was.
Well, when you can strike a ball like that, it's always worth a try.
Luis Diaz. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. And teammates around him. Throw in here for PSG. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Jamshedpur against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Kimpembe, Theo Hernandez. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Federico Valverde. Theo Hernandez. And the danger's still on. And a time for cool heads. Hugo Ekitike. Valverde. Mbappe. Well, he didn't catch it badly, but certainly questions to be asked about the lack of accuracy there. David Alaba. Alexis Sanchez. Ekitike. Really good challenge. And played the pass well. Opportunity it is. The net is staring him in the face. Oh, a goal! Can you believe that sensational flying header? A majestic moment. What an excellent goal. Simply superb.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Dirk Kuyt. So a throw in for PSG. Hugo Ekitike. Bobby Charlton. Well, just the tackle that was needed. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. Hugo Ekitike. El Shaarawy. And it's Alexis Sanchez threatening now. As teammates he could play it to. They'll be disappointed with the way that attack ended. And he read it superbly. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, and the responsibility falls on PSG to show a bit of fighting spirit. Great work defensively, but still the chance. Alexander-Arnold. El Shaarawy. Federico Valverde. Mbappe. And a goal! Calls for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. And the advantage is with PSG. But now it is going to be a free kick after the second infringement. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, not cleared away completely. El Shaarawy. Alexis Sanchez. Charlton, can he get one back? A smart stop here. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Into the final 20 minutes. Bobby Charlton. And it might be. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Count. Vitor Ferreira. Rodri. Mbappe. Vitor Ferreira. Alexis Sanchez. Can he take advantage? They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game. And this could be a dramatic finale. So a personnel change then. Alexander-Arnold. Well, what a good stop to keep them in this.
Well, that would have been game over. Not long left now, though.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Vitor Ferreira. Hugo Ekitike. Ekitike. Pressing like that will help the cause. And it will be goalkeeper's ball. Alexis Sanchez. Now with Charlton. It's there for him. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
1-0 then. Eduardo Camavinga. Really good challenge. Mbappe. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Hugo Ekitike. Well, showing good vision. Just the challenge that was required. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Mbappe! Alexis Sanchez. And on to Charlton. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. It might be there for El Shaarawy. Mbappe. Well, fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back. Mbappe. Mbappe. El Shaarawy. And into the last 20 minutes. Now, options are plenty. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Martin Ødegaard. Well, couldn't keep it. Dirk Kuyt.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Oh, that's a really good run. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Hugo Ekitike. Alexis Sanchez. Real chance. Chance still on. And still an opportunity. And fired against the crossbar. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Jamshedpur against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Luis Diaz, Rodri. And Diaz has it. And Charlton getting stuck in. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Charlton. Mbappe. Hugo Ekitike. Now it's and in with a real chance.
अबे यार
Must be. And still danger here. Well, they survived the attack. Kylian Mbappe. So to the keeper. David Alaba. This is Alaba. And he has options available. Luis Diaz. Good-looking sequence. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Underway once more, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Alexis Sanchez. That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once again, and the onus is on PSG to turn this match on its head. And play halted, free kick given. Rodri. Alexis Sanchez. Ekitike. Opportunity it is. Mbappe. Opportunity here. Ball is loose. Well, nothing comes of it. El Shaarawy. Ekitike. Possession lost. Good technique displayed. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Luis Diaz. Bobby Charlton. Ekitike. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Just 20 minutes remaining now. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Oh, the keeper needed to do an awful lot better. Real chance. Oh, a goal! And a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about.
Well, as you can see, he's made a real mess of that. What was he doing? That's a poor mistake, and it's cost him a goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Kout. It's with Ødegaard. Kimpembe. Hernan Crespo. Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1 and 2 touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
अभी मैं तो चलेगा.
He's in behind and not cleared away properly. Hernan Crespo. And Diaz has it. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance.
क्या दो गाइस 69 मिनट हो गया गाइस.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Charlton. Alexis Sanchez. Ekitike. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle.
बे
Valverde. Alexis Sanchez. Vitor Ferreira. And he read it well, intercepting it. Mbappe. Well, not away properly. They must take the lead here.
साला देखा कि तरफ डिफेंडिंग कर रहा है इसका.
And credit due, a good intervention. Valverde. Martin Ødegaard. Ferreira. Cut out by Kimpembe. Charlton. Ugo Ekitike. Rodri. Kylian Mbappe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Ferreira. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. El Shaarawy. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. It's got to be! A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Camavinga. Valverde. Ferreira. Eduardo Camavinga. Moving it forward, but timely defending when it mattered. Martin Ødegaard. Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, harried into losing the ball. Really effective pressing. David Alaba. Martin Ødegaard. Vitor Ferreira. Hugo Ekitike. Mbappe. Federico Valverde. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Dirk Kuyt. Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike. And PSG pushing forward with options available. And he's in. Determined defending. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Alexis Sanchez. Rodri. Mbappe.
Well, the PSG fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration from one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale to this game.
And beyond the byline, goal kick then. And a substitution in the offing. Alexander-Arnold. Ferreira. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And that is that, the full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and goal.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Jamshedpur against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. 2 motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Mbappe? And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? It's there for him. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Ekitike. Well, great read there to intercept. Camavinga. And Diaz has it. Well, the pass not finding its target. It is to be a throw-in. Federico Valverde. Rodri, real chance. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Hugo Ekitike. And a confident clearance. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Well, high marks for that pass. Vitor Ferreira. Mbappe with it. Mbappe. And foul it is then. And the goalkeeper not offering any scraps that time. Well, successfully cut out. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And underway once more, Paris Saint-Germain left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, might be. Oh, that's a magnificent volley. What a thumper. And far from simple to put it away. Yet dispatched, seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it.
Well, here it is again, and that's the perfect volley, isn't it? He strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Alexis Sanchez. Untidy then, Alexis Sanchez. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Substitution then, let's see how it affects the match. Ferreira. Crespo has it. Now, who can he play it to? There to take it away. Alexis Sanchez. El Shaarawy. Retaining possession proving difficult. And now Crespo. Crespo. Bobby Charlton. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And the advantage is with PSG. Well, finally the whistle had to be sounded. Losing possession here. Rodri. 5 minutes left. Luis Diaz. Read it well. Well, he's certainly not alone. Opportunity. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Luis Diaz and Valverde. Ferreira. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, it could be on for him here. But he took care of it defensively. Foul there. Free kick awarded. And Stam dealing with the danger. Chance to do damage. Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique. Wondrous.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Seko Fofana. And he's in. It's got to be. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Gallagher. Maicon. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Valverde. And he's broken free. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Rodri. Mbappe. So, the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. The second half commences. It was such a one-sided first half. Might it be different this time round? Kukureya. Hazard. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Henry. Mbappe. And Diaz has it. Ferreira. Federico Valverde. Vitor Ferreira. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Is it going to be another goal? The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Seko Fofana. Thierry Henry. At times they make passing look easy. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Well, they've been getting 2 substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Kimpembe. Federico Valverde. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Well, they keep passing away. He must finish! Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Eduardo Camavinga. 5 minutes to go. Ferreira. And Diaz has it. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Mbumo, Didier Drogba. He's got to score! And he clears the danger. Jude Bellingham. Shevchenko. Valverde. Rodri. Mbappe. Federico Valverde. Opportunity it is. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
And the ball is moving again, and the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? Well, mopping up defensively. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Luis Diaz. But attacking possibilities. Real chance. And a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. And Capdevila's clearance. Well, behind for another corner. Oh, off the post, still alive. Smuggled away. Luis Diaz. Mbappe. The ball with Rodri. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Might really be able to trouble them here. Andriy Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Mbeumo. Drogba has it. Moving it forward. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Mbeumo. Well, he keeps going. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? And cleared away. "20 minutes to go. He's in behind. Danger averted for now. Oh, might be a goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
PSG have been readying 2 substitutes, and now both will come on. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Didier Drogba. Now with Bellingham. Beckham. And Bellingham. Shevchenko. On to Beckham. Opportunity. Cleared away by Stam. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Vitor Ferreira. Rodri. And a lot to like about this attack. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Dembele. Kaká. Here is Fred. Jules Koundé on the ball. Oh, fine use of the ball. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Gyökeres. And a timely intervention. Making progress is Mbappe. Chance maybe. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Ferreira. Opportunity. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, as you can see, he's so alive to the rebound. He's first to react and then he gets his reward. It's a good goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Kaká. Pedri. Fred with it. Pedri. And he saw the situation developing. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Oh, he's through here. And keeping it out. Azpilicueta. Pedri. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Luis Diaz. Dembele on the ball. And he was in the right place to intercept. Son. The defenders. Son. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Now, options are plenty. Oh, he fancies his chances. In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Ferreira. And into the last 20 minutes. Well read to ease the pressure. Fred. Possession changing hands. Luis Diaz. And he clears the danger. Axel Witsel. Real Madrid have given us away. And he's made headway. Mbappe! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Gyökeres. Pedri. And the defensive intervention there. Well, showing good vision. Crespo. Chances on. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Lilian Thuram. Now with Al Owairan. Lothar Matthäus. Alert defending. Gerrard. Van Basten. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. And it's with Marco Van Basten. Henry. Struggling to keep the ball. Van Basten. Al Owairan. Emmanuel Petit. Said Al Owairan. Gerrard. That's useful play. And a good take under duress there. Oh, he's lost possession. And the advantage, and a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, it was on the target, but the keeper up to the task of saving it. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Van Basten, and in with a real chance. Surely. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Danger dealt with by Thuram. Marquinhos. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Marquinhos. Petit. Now with Al Owairan. Van Basten. And on to Al Owairan. Petit. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Steven Gerrard. Now with Thuram. And on to Al Owairan. Kimpembe. Van Basten. Petit taking charge with a tackle. Thierry Henry. Said Al Owairan. Petit. Al Owairan. Van Basten has it. And cutting it out. Matthäus. And clears the danger. Petit. And the danger averted by Petit. No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. Capdevila. And the ball with Gerrard. Into the final 20 minutes. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Alowairan. And the referee has given it. It will be a penalty. Can they forge ahead? This to Van Basten. In it goes. A well-taken penalty.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Thuram. Just wanted to get it out of there. Van Basten. Really good challenge. Straightforward for the keeper. Capdevila. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Van Basten. Can he finish them off? That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Couldn't keep the ball. In with a chance. And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Henry. Van Basten has it. And Mateus has it. Van Basten. And he has options available. Alowairan. Petit. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Patient build-up at the moment. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Well, great read there to intercept. Good run, very much in control of the situation. This could level it. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Van Basten. Alowairan. And credit due, a good intervention. Henry. Opportunity to level it. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Thuram. And the ball with Gerrard. It's with Petit. Mateus. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Can he take the chance? And a timely intervention. Capdevila. And now Henry. Oh, he's given the ball away. Henry. And still danger here. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Lothar Matthäus. Henry. Oh, no stopping him. Henry. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So there we have it, 2-1. Said Al-Owairan. It's Kimpembe now. And on to Capdevila. Top-class defending. Van Basten. And Mateus has it. Henry. Alert defending. 30 minutes to go then. Van Basten. Thierry Henry. Van Basten has it. And back with Henry. Is it going to be? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Al-Owairan. And it's with Marco Van Basten. Gerrard. Van Basten. Failed to keep hold of it. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Steven Gerrard. And it's with Marco Van Basten. Mateus. Henry. Said Al-Owairan. Van Basten. Well, sloppy in possession. Van Basten. Lothar Matthäus. Petit. Petit. Fine tackle from Petit. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
This is looking threatening. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. But play is halted this time. Free kick. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And he has options available. Henry, Van Basten, Gerrard, Capdevila, Thierry Henry. Well, spot on with that challenge. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. On to Thuram. Here's Marquinhos. Kimpembe. Lothar Matthäus. Van Basten. Van Basten has it. Did well to clear it away. Lothar Matthäus. Said Al-Owairan. Gerrard. Petit. And over the byline, goal kick coming up. Capdevila. Matthäus. And now Henry. Van Basten. Said Al-Owairan. Chance to do damage, but timely defending when it mattered. Van Basten. Said Al-Owairan. Perfect tackle. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Understandably, he wanted to give it a go, but straight at the keeper. Can they forge ahead? Well, if you make your move too early, you're always in danger of being ruled offside. Emmanuel Petit. Al-Owairan. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Well, no real accuracy, and easy for the keeper. Van Basten. Untidy in possession. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Steven Gerrard. Said Al-Owairan. Al-Owairan! Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Al-Owairan. And teammates around him. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. Still could be dangerous. Oh, it's off the woodwork.
Well, what a good effort that was. He didn't have much to aim for, did he? So unlucky, really.
Marquinhos. Emmanuel Petit. Gerrard. Al-Owairan. And the ball with Gerrard. Must be! Al-Owairan. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Said Al-Owairan. And the ball with Gerrard. Gerrard. Al-Owairan. Well, showing good vision. And he's through here. And still a chance. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
And time for the change now. Al-Owairan. Steven Gerrard. Van Basten. Gerrard. Still pushing for what could be a winner. And the defensive intervention there.
इसका पैर कैसे फंस रहा है?
Said Al-Owairan. And support available. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Well, they couldn't keep possession. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over. And two 15-minute periods of extra time to come. Here it is now, a substitution. So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? Well, he keeps going. Henry must take the lead here. He had to score, and he does.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Good-looking ball. Henry! Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. And all is well again. At one point, I wasn't quite sure we were going to be saying that.
Well, it's a good recovery, but what was he thinking? He's just about got away with that one.
Now, options are plenty. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. Van Basten. Perfect tackle. Van Basten. This could be the equaliser. Can they put it away? And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. A move of promise. Is it going to end with them scoring the winning goal? Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. Rabiot. Teammates available.
उसी के पास रहा, कोई डिस्प्ले नहीं है.
And a firm challenge, but a bit more defending to do. Corner here. Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Locked together then, these two sides. And on we go now to penalty kicks. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Well, some people might have had doubts about his run-up, but the referee didn't see anything wrong. Can he convert? And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. And he squandered it, off target. And he steps up to take his penalty. And it's gone in. He had to score, and he does. Well, he didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. Well, he just couldn't make it happen. Can he get the better of the keeper? And he's beaten the keeper. And the keeper makes the all-important save. What a big moment. Well, it comes down to this. In, and they win. In it goes! That seals it!
Well, under pressure, that's a very composed penalty. And over the course of the game, they just about deserved it.